मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट, आप लोग पहले भी पढ़ चुके हैं कि रेशियो क्या होता है और रेशियो में पूरा डिटेल पढ़ा चुके। रेशियो में आपका पहला एक्सरसाइज जो भी है उसमें आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन प्रॉब्लम होगा वो आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं। अब मैं पढ़ाने जा रहा हूँ नाउ दिस टाइप इज प्रपोर्शन। Proportion. This is the second topic of ratio and proportion of chapter 7, class 10 mathematics, and this is the lecture 2. So proportion. अब आ जाइए रेशियो क्या? A is to B. Suppose any ratio A is to B and C is to D. There are two ratios A is to B and C is to D. अगर ये दोनों रेशियो, if both the ratios are equal like this, C is to D, then we will say that both the ratios are equal, then we will say that A, B and C and D are in proportion. A, B, C, D are in proportion. Means if the ratio of both of these two, A is to B and C is to D, both are equal like this, then we can say that A, B, C and D are in proportion. For example, suppose any numbers 2, 3 and 6, 9. Are they in ratio? They are in proportion or not? So let us consider 2 is to 3 and 6 is to 9. This is an example. So 2 is to 3 equals to 6 is to 9 or not? 6 is to 9. 6 is to 9. So 2 2 ja 3 2 ja 6 and 3 3 ja 9. Both are equal, or we can say that 2 by 3 is equals to 2 by 3. From the conclusion here, we can say that 2, 3 and 6 and 9 are in proportion. It is clear about the proportion. This is the properties of proportion. Now, if A, B, C and D are in proportion, then we will say that these two are extremes and these two are means middle one. These two are middle one and these two are extremes. So product of extremes is always equals to the product of means. Like example 2, 3, 6, 9. Now multiply 6 into 3, 18 and 2 into 9, 18. So this is also one of the properties of proportion. Okay, this is the second property of proportion. After that, if A is to B is to or proportional to these two ratios, so that this is known as proportional to C is to D. Means A by B is equals to C by D. If A is to B is equals to C is to D, then this is known as first proportional. This is second proportional. This is third proportional, and this is fourth proportional. Clear? And now consider same example 2, 3, 6 and question mark. find the fourth proportional. The question is find the fourth proportional. How will you find the fourth proportional? 2, 3, 6 and 4. Means find the fourth proportional. Let us consider this fourth proportional be x. Now proportion means they are all in proportion. So if they are all in proportion, then we can write 2 is to 3 proportional to 6 is to x. Now this can be written as 2 by 3 is equals to 6 by x. Here 2x and 3 into 6, 2 3 is 6. Now x is equals to 9. The value of fourth proportion is 9. You can calculate like this. Okay. After that, the fourth property in proportion is the mean proportion. What is mean proportion? Now consider A, B, C. Find the mean proportion of A, B and C. Mean means middle. B is the mean proportion. But when we write, अगर हम इसको proportion में लिखें तो कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Like A by B. B is included here, but instead of C, what we will use? Again repeat B like this. Therefore, B square is equals to AC, or B is equals to under root AC. If you want to find the mean proportion B, then that B is equals to the under root of A and C. आप एग्जाम्पल लेके सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पर Q रखते हैं, यहाँ पर another number. Now B, later on, you write X here and the product of both of them and find out the square root. You will get the mean proportion. Okay? Mean proportion means if there are only 3 numbers, then one will be repeated. Clear or not? Now this is the mean proportion. After that, mean proportion, there is one topic that is continued proportion. Continued proportion. Continued proportion. Continued proportion. What is continued proportion? Let us consider A, B, C, D, E and so on are in proportion. It is necessary when these numbers are in proportion, means कि proportion में है कि इनका ratio आपस में equal ratio. Now make this one A by B is equal to not C by D. Continue proportion, repeat this. B by C and again repeat C by D and again repeat E, D by E. Both are repeated. ये हमेशा रिपीट होंगे. जो भी first and last, leave the first and last and repeat all these middle. That is known as continued proportion. Clear? That is known as continued proportion, and this is all about proportion. Now come to the exercise 7.2. In 7.2, in exercise 7.2, there are two types of question like find the third proportion, find the fourth proportion. If you want to find the fourth proportion, then let us x and proportion. So A by B is equals to C by x. Like you can find the value, like whatever I have given the example. Now this is the one question is of like this. Suppose 2, 3, 7, 9 are the numbers in proportion. What number are not in proportion? What number must be added to both all the numbers that it becomes in proportion? So what number must be added? Suppose what number must be added? Let us consider a question. What number must be added? What number must be added to each of the 5, 11, 19 and 17? 5, 11, 19 and 17. These are the numbers. What number must be added to these numbers so that these numbers becomes in proportion. So doesn't matter. But it is not difficult. It is so easy. You just write 5 plus x, 11 plus x, 19 plus x, and 17 plus x. We will add, then it becomes in continued. It becomes in proportion, not in continued proportion, only proportion. So this becomes 5 plus x by 11 plus x is equals to 19 plus x by 17 plus x. After cross multiplication and after solving these equation, you will get the value of x. You will get the value of x, and that x will be the number which must be added to these numbers to make them in a proportion. Okay? These type of questions are in your exercise. And one main important thing which comes in the book, that is what? If we can say that suppose x, y, z or a, b, c and d are in proportion, not in continued proportion, are in proportion, simply proportion, then how will you prove? Suppose, let us consider a question. Question is it is written that a square plus a first. A square plus ab upon a square plus ab upon c square plus cd, c square plus cd is equals to b square minus 2ab, b square minus 2ab upon b square minus 2ab and b square minus 2cd, 2d square minus 2cd. Now it is given that a, b, c, d are in proportion. Question is a, b, c, d are in proportion. Then prove that these two expressions are equal. Now we have to prove. Apply single method. No need to bother what other examples are given in the book. So don't worry. आपको कोई टेंशन नहीं लेना. आप क्यों लेंगे? A, B, C, D are in proportion. It is clear. If 3-4 numbers are in proportion, then what you will do? Yes. A by B is equals to C by D. Here there is no repetition. There is no repetition because it is not in a continuous proportion. It is simple proportion. Now, after this, writing this, consider K. Means A by B is equals to K and C by B is equals to. Remember what I am saying. A by B is equals to K. Simply think that A by B is equals to K, then what you will get the value of A? Yes, A is equals to BK, and if C by B is equals to K, then C is equals to D. Remember these values. Now let us consider LHS of this. LHS. Here LHS is A square plus AB upon C square plus CD, right? Here A, BK, C, D. Write down the value of A here. It becomes what? B square K square plus again A, B, K means B square K. Clear? After that C, value of C square, D square K square plus C, D square K. Now D square K. Clear? Yes, D K square and D K. take out common. What you will take out common? B square k, right? And here d square k. Here k plus 1, so b square k, and k plus 1. Now cancel out these 2 and these 2. Your answer is b square d square. Your answer is b square upon d square. After that, let us consider RHS. RHS. What is RHS? What is RHS? RHS is b square minus 2a. Now substitute the value of b. There is no value, so write down RHS is equals to b square minus 2a and b. A, 2, value of a is b square k. Clear? B square k. After that, d. There is no value. D square minus 2 into c. C is dk. D and d square k. Now take out common here from b square, and here it becomes 1 minus 2k, right? And here d square 1 minus 2k. Now these 2 are cancelled out. It remains here b square d square. Here b square d square. So it is clear that LHS equals to what? LHS equals to what? Hence it is proved. So remember this thing. If A, B, C, D are in proportion, then apply A by B is equals to K, B by C is equals to, or C by D is equals to K, and solve this. Okay? Whatever it is in continuing proportion, if it is continuing proportion, then here write A by B. B will be repeated. Will be repeated. Is equals to B by C and C by D. After that you take K. And here A is equals to BK, B is equals to CK, and C is equals to DK. Then you solve. Whatever it is given, you just let us consider K and substitute the value in LHS. After solving, you will get some value, and put RHS, you will get some values, and if the values are same, then LHS is equals to RHS, then your question has been proved. Thanks, and have a nice day. It is enough.